Let It Be presents Game Day. Hi there, my name is Danish, and RCB find themselves in a very strange situation. I'm sure you've heard of do or die. That stands true for our next game against the Gujarat Titans. And then there's do and die, because we're dependent on the result of the game between Mumbai Indians and Delhi Capitals. But of course, let's focus on what's in our control. And that is the game against the Gujarat Titans. DK, there couldn't be anybody better than you to talk about the situation that we're in right now. It's a must-win game. It does need a lot of experience on the field. How does this play out in the mindset of the team?
Look, for a start, I think when you're heading into the last week with an opportunity to get into the playoffs, it's you can either look at it as pressure or privilege. I think it's important that we look at it as a privilege because we have the opportunity to qualify. A few of the teams don't even have that. So we have to look at it as an opportunity for us to qualify. What should we do? Just make sure our preparation is thorough and then get into the game, and as usual, try and do our best. And that's about what anybody can promise you. The result will always take care of itself.
We're well aware of narrowing that focus down to the things that we can control. So we know Gujarat are a good side. We had a good battle with them at CCI not that long ago. So we're aware of what they bring. We're aware that they're full of confidence, and we know we're going to have to play some good cricket. So we're preparing for that.
These are really nice, bro. Thanks a lot for the gift.
यार ये तो मेरे लिए था. अब एक और लेने के पैसे नहीं है.
ये ले और यहाँ से 10 मिनट में लोन ले.
RCB loans anytime, anywhere.
RCB does have a tall order lined up, and who better than Griff to talk to us about this challenge. Griff, the pace bowlers have been brilliant in parts, and sometimes the execution hasn't come off. When we play an important game like this, how do you go about dealing with them?
Yeah, look, I think you're right. I think our execution's been really good in the main. Just a couple of moments in some of the games, we haven't quite been where we need to be. But well, the boys have been really good. We just continue to do the things we've done all tournament. So we're not changing too much. So it becomes something different. It's just making sure we keep planning well, keep practicing well, and just keep reflecting on when we've bowled really well. And what we did well in those moments.
I think the fact that everybody is very experienced, they realize the importance of this game. We've had our usual bowling meeting, we've had our discussions, we've put our strategy in place. Yeah. Now it's about going there and trying to execute it.
So it's a twofold equation, right? One is do or die, which is we have to win this game, and then there is the probability of do and still die. In the event that Delhi Capitals beat Mumbai Indians, does that at any point just strut around your mind?
I'm sure it does, because look, at the end of the day, we are all aware that we need two results to go our way, not just one. One we have control over, and we will try and do our best. Another one we don't have control over. So I think it's best not to overcomplicate that situation, because it literally is not in your hands. So whatever has to happen, I guess, will happen.
We know we have to turn up. We know we have to apply pressure to Gujarat, both with the bat and ball. We have to start better with both bat and ball, and that's the only way we can give ourselves that ability to dominate the game, and that's certainly something that we want to do.
Saha and Shubman Gill have both been brilliant for the Gujarat Titans. Running up into this game as well, their form has been great. How do you approach an opposition of this nature?
Yeah, they've been really consistent. But look, I think it's, again, sticking to our plans. I actually thought we bowled pretty well to them last time. It was probably more their middle order that got us at the back end of the game. So we've got a couple of things in store for them, hopefully, that knocks them off their game a little bit, looking at some numbers and some plans. So it's exciting to come up against a good batting lineup and test our bowling group.
Mike, just to understand the opposition's view, considering they're the table toppers and they go into the next phase of the tournament, do you see some key players being rested before a big game like this?
Look, I don't, because if they did, then potentially those guys would have 10 days off between games, which you certainly don't want this time of the year. So I think if we're in the same situation, we want to keep that winning feeling going, and we expect them to put their best team on the park.
One last question, Griff, which is, I know you handle the fast bowling group at RCB, but for the Titans as well, there's someone like a Mohammad Shami who's been brilliant with the new ball. Do you also read his game and give our batsmen the inputs on how to go about playing him?
You know, our batting group's quite experienced and played a lot of these guys a lot. If they ask any questions, I'll let them know, but I don't tend to get too involved in the batters' preparation as such. You know, we have some generic conversations as a coaching group about the opposition, but again, a lot of experience there, and let them prepare. If they ask me any questions, I'll give them some answers.
You've had an incredible record at the Wankhede. Are you excited about going out there and playing again?
It's a good ground. I think it's a very challenging wicket to bat on, and again tomorrow we're playing the #1 ranked team, so I'm sure it'll be a very, very good game.
So RCB heads into this high-stakes game with everything to play for. The mission has to be to win. And how can we do this without the support of the 12th Man Army? So join in and watch this game on Hotstar and Star Sports.